not a target, Commander.
This is what happens in a fight. Everyone gets bloody.
I don't want to be posted. You said I wouldn't have to do that again.
My dear, you cannot stay here indefinitely.
This country is changing. We're not safe here anymore.
Gilead wants her to suffer. They won't stop, so I need to know that you'll protect her. Rose is pregnant.
June arrives to meet Nick, really struggling to understand why he rejected the offer to work with the Americans, ultimately be close to her.
That is, for June, one of those moments where you look at somebody and wonder if they're the person you thought they were.
I have to do whatever it takes to protect my family, just like you.
I think a lot of what he's articulating is how he wants to feel, as opposed to how he does.
It's gonna be hard for us to see each other.
I don't want to make trouble for you. The scene for me is very much about how they have to do the best thing for their families. And as much as they love each other, because they do, they can't be together right now.
Who do you think you are?
I think this is the most discombobulated we've ever seen Serena. It's ironic that the one thing she ever wanted was a child of her own, and now that she has it, things couldn't be more upside down and turned around for her.
I think I'll bring Noah by myself so you can get some more rest.
Every maternal instinct in her body is firing that this is a danger to her child, and she must escape this situation before it's too late.
She has no plan. She has no friends, no one to turn to, nothing. So this is her best bet, is to just get out.
Please stop! Stop!
Do one more safety.
It was joyful to watch Bradley take on the role as a director.
Because we had Lizzie go through that experience, we've been able to bring Bradley along with a little more knowledge about what you need to know in order to succeed as a director.
You cannot believe what a joy it is to direct these people.
He's absolutely going to give you something if he feels like there's something he wants you to try or change, but he's also very confident in saying, just give me another one.
Brad was such good value on a set.
There was an ambition in his notes that was really kind of fun and challenging.
When you're directing, you can tell immediately who wants to be there and who doesn't, and everybody wants to be there.
He loves our television show and has gotten to know the way it looks and the way it feels. It's been an excellent process.
It was a beautiful, beautiful experience, and I think we made a really great team.
Love it.
I understand it's impossible not to think the worst, but I want you to know that we will get your baby back.
Come on, let's go.
Alert. Siri.
He's almost ready.
Next Wednesday. You will always be mine.
There's another killer out there.
I'm really scared.
Half of my patients have disappeared.
I'm doing something glorious. Something that will change the world. Holy mother.
FX's American Horror Story, NYC. All new next Wednesday at 10 on FX. Stream on Hulu.
Paige, let's go before it's too late.
She ain't going nowhere with you. I should have killed you when I had the chance.
We're in a lot of trouble here, Buck.
You shouldn't have brought Mary's body back here.
Something that's just not making sense about this.
Consider everyone a suspect. Have you seen this man?
Yeah.
Walter, run!
Big Sky returns in 2 weeks on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Hey, man, you gotta get behind the line. You're a real hero, huh? Try not to let anyone die today.
Was that guy giving you trouble?
Me, the medics? We're being close. Shake a leg, man.
Stay back.
You're done here, pal.
Harvard!
Put your hands up where I can see them.
They're claiming that their son's death was murder.
Come out with it if you're telling me they're gonna leave me out here to dry. All you gotta do is find his phone.
Inmate stabbed him in the neck.
This is my son. I have exactly one job. Protect my boy. This is the guy who shanked the other guy.
You can't be the doctor on this patient.
Look
looks like the place was bombed.
Those windows were full of jewelry.
Diamonds went missing.
Potentially totaling in the millions. This blast was intentional.
I don't like this. I want answers.
The chief's son is sex trafficking underage girls.
We got no evidence.
There's kids in there. That's where they're holding them.
Why did you come here?
I have no choice but to lock the entire school down.
He's going to kill each and every one of you.
The witching hour. When every child was in a deep, deep sleep. And the dark things had the world all to themselves.
We got 16 dead bodies in a buried shipping container. Victims from 2005 to 2020? This is 100% serial killer.
All my years as a profiler, I studied killers. But I never studied what a pandemic would do to them. They couldn't move, they couldn't hunt. So they started communicating to become better predators.
So the unsub gathered followers. Followers that he's now activating.
These aren't just connected cases. This is a serial killing network.
The BAU is different.
Where others see monsters, we see patterns.
Where are we with the profile?
This guy isn't textbook.
We need to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe it's time we call our expert.
We promised we wouldn't.
I don't know who else could help.
God, I hate how easy it is to pick this back up.
Do you need my login or password? This is the biggest case we've ever had. Somebody is feeding you clues.
He's been setting us up this whole time.
And there's another theory we have to consider.
There isn't enough time.
This isn't your burden alone.
Then you explain why we failed.
No, it's not over. We're just getting started.
We found a monster in the woods.
It'll take everyone to stop him. You haven't been acting like yourself, Rick.
It was an accident!
Cameron, I am so sorry.
Who killed my father, Courtney?
We're looking for a 10-year-old kid who's gone missing.
Let's just hope we get lucky.
This looks bad, Chief. Looks real bad.
We need to find this boy right now.
A New East New York, next Sunday on CBS.
A new NCIS Los Angeles, next on CBS.
CBS Sunday.
Can you think of anyone who'd kidnap my son? No.
There's something off with her.
We're gonna enter as quietly as possible.
Passports? Who is this woman?
A new FBI special episode Sunday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Next Thursday on A New Ghosts, the role of Pete is played by...
When the arrows punctured my neck, I urinate.
This guy.
Sure, why not?
We're gonna need more shorts.
A New Ghosts, After Young Sheldon, next Thursday on CBS.
There's a lightning storm.
Next Thursday, the Station 19 Grey's Anatomy fall finale event.
The helicopter was struck by lightning. The survivors in that?
Ready for you, 19.
I don't think you are.
We are a level 1 trauma center in a lightning storm. You will see gnarly injuries.
And tragedy strikes.
Everything okay?
One of our own.
During the ritual, I could see into that other world.
My sister is being hunted.
I have to defeat this harvester.
You want to use magic that none of us understand.
We don't have a choice. What he's doing, it's all part of a bigger plan.
The room they're keeping her in has 2 guards.
Here we go.
Do I know you?
It's me. I see you.
I can't believe it.
In 48 hours, all of us will be underwater.
So what's the plan?
Stop the sinkholes and destroy the portal for good.
I found a new purpose down here, and I promise to fight.
If you don't come back with me, your family can't go home.
This guy has conned a slew of rich women.
None of the victims are willing to admit that we're doomed.
The man you're having dinner with tried to use the credit card of a woman who was beaten to death.
We have no idea where he is.
This guy's a real pro.
You were drugged, and you were assaulted.
She blamed it on a crow.
What the hell are we looking at? He's impulsive, deviant. There's no limit to how far it'll go. Find this guy.
It's good to see you again.
She's Italian police.
Working the same case?
We can combine resources.
She's a good cop, all badge for her.
She's on a rogue mission.
You want to tell me what you're really doing in the States?
The greatest soccer player of all time.
He's done this before.
Therapists, masseuses, trainers.
This case is giant.
He's a rich, powerful man.
I'm not afraid of you.
You killed one of his crew members.
You come after my brothers, I come after yours.
We've got a crew out there targeting cops.
It's personal.
Just tell me where. You deserve everything that's coming.
The consequence of a riot is our new reality. All that remains is chaos.
You're supplying your daughter with drugs?
She wanted to try it.
My mother used to give me drugs. I'm calling Child Protective Services. Are you kidding me? People are calling.
The kings had the queens on the throne.
Bumper Allen? Peter? From Das Sound Machine. You're famous in Germany. Your TikTok has 7.6 million views. It's like 1 million views. Move to Berlin and work with me. I can make you a star. I'm moving to Germany, baby! Our new star is here!
Nice to meet you, Bumper.
Heidi is amazing. She'll be your assistant, too. Bumper! Focus up! Yep.
You are going to perform at German Unity Day. It's like the 4th of July meets a Super Bowl halftime show, except that we are way cooler about showing nipples here.
Bumper Allen's going to try to play at Unity Day? It doesn't have the range. I can go from here to...
I just think that... Yeah. You know? So, I'm amazing.
The proper performance is hard, even for the most seasoned performers.
Don't worry, I work better under pressure. What's up, Berlin? Nope. I'm out of here. Nope. Nope. I've wanted to be famous my entire life. I thought Berlin was going to change everything.
It still could.
When they don't know my name.
If you don't take a risk, you don't grow.
Somebody get the mash because Bumper's song is a banger. What if we turn this into a riff-off?
You Americans, you are obsessed with your whiff-off.
Riff-off.
Whiff-off.
Riff-off.
You said whiff-off, I said whiff-off.
Okay. I'm not like a corny a cappella guy. I'm cool, right? Right? Right?
It's 1996. You are a 16-year-old student.
This isn't some game. We're lost. We've got no water, no food. We're gonna die.
Your voice is the voice of an angel.
I think you might be overestimating my singing ability.
I know I hired Crazy. I didn't know I hired Beck Crazy. Here.
This doesn't belong to anyone I know, right?
What are you wearing?
A cooling vest. It's going to be 100 degrees. I also have cooling hoodie.
she'd had the surgery, Dr. Lim would be better able to regulate that temperature.
I told her not to rush into it.
I have much more surgical experience.
I have much more physical disability experience than you.
I don't like her.
I work with people I don't like all the time.
It's your job to teach me.
Stop talking.
No.
You're off the case.
The Good Doctor returns Monday, November 14th on ABC and Stream.
A shopkeeper took a stand to a street gang and made an example out of him.
We need you to infiltrate the gang. They've been itching to start trouble for weeks now. This could get ugly.
Everyone dismisses female gangs. They're a real threat.
So am I.
Whoa. You didn't invite me?
What you know?
Rolling up on a house like that.
I just want to have an adventure. I want to feel like I'm actually living. I want to have fun, but I'm stuck babysitting. It's been a lot.
I feel like I'm ruining this trip for everybody. From now on, I am going to be so fun.
Out of this beautiful town 2 hours from here.
You want to come?
You guys will have fun. Nothing is gonna fix this.
Buonasera.
You have to change. I can be the man your mother wants me to be.
I'm happy to talk to her. She respects me.
No, she does not.
You're like the heroine of your own Italian opera.
Don't you feel a little weird being here without the guys?
I let them have all the fun. I have bills. Lady Molly. Viagra?
We don't need Viagra.
Are there any psychics in this town?
Rocco, cerca il numero della cartomante per la pazza qua.
I want to know if he truly loves me.
This card is beauty. This means deceit. And something else very bad.
What happened last night?
White Lotus 2 has way more sex. I've asked to come and watch some of it. I mean, they said it's a closed set, but I was able to get in.
Can I describe you to you?
Yeah, well, could you?
Well, Tanya, I think she means well. I think she wants to be loved. Yeah. And you want that with Greg.
With anybody.
Yes, with anyone, not just Greg.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, don't you want me to wash up first? It's hot out. I got swamp crotch.
He's always thinking of me.
Our characters are very similar, actually. We both are very self-involved in our own kind of pity and problems. And we aren't self-aware of how we kind of fit into the big picture of life.
I think I'm much more self-aware than you.
You think Tanya's self-aware?
Well, I mean, I think when you're older, you can be a narcissist, but still know your incredible limitations. And I think when you're young, you don't even know they exist.
I completely agree with that. I think that Portia thinks that she's not the problem. But here she is in Sicily, and she's just been told to get lost and basically not be an assistant anymore. But she takes it like the end of the world.
I didn't tell you to stop being an assistant. I still want you to do everything. I need all of your help. I'm not dismissing you at all. I want you to stay close, because I might need you. But just lay low and not come out of your room, okay?
That's the thing, too, about Tanya's version of, like, help and the things she needs an assistant for. I think in the first episode is the only time you really see Portia kind of being an assistant. Like, she comes into the resort, like, holding, you know, bags and telling the bellman where to put things. But then when you tell me to go to my room, I'm still kind of on call for you, but it's really just a lot of sitting in the other room while you're crying, or, like, standing there.
Well, I hope by the next few episodes you evolve.
Yeah. You think there's hope?
I certainly hope so, because your lack of appreciation for anything is just true. Very entitled.
Yeah. I think I would rather actually go alone than with any of the characters other than Lucia. She's very beautiful. I mean, she actually makes most people's trip better.
Chi ha quante valigie?
Welcome to the White Lotus in Sicily.
E magari si sta trasferendo in Italia.
I always show up with like 8 suitcases when I go on a trip, and then when you open up the luggage, it has nothing that I could possibly wear, nothing that's right for the trip. I show up and I have all these stupid things that I don't need in my hotel room. I don't know why.
Well, also it's been freezing here, and we thought, you know, like Sicily in the spring and summer, it's gonna be so hot, but we got here and it's been freezing cold, and everyone's bought puffer jackets. I love the desert, like a deserty mountain to hike. I don't know if that's the most popular opinion for vacation, but I feel most at home in the desert.
I want to always go where there's everything is ancient. You know, I want to stay in some really old castle.
Haunted.
When someone says like, "Oh my God, Jennifer, we're gonna go to this place," we're renting this house and look, we found it on a really cool website or like this, and I'm like, is it old? Because if it's not old and crumbling and cool, I have no interest.
The monster we're hunting is sort of like a brain vampire.
You mentioned he'd been suffering from nightmares.
Doesn't matter how the monsters get to us. It's our job to hunt them. If you do not go through that door right now,
We're running out of time.
you will die.
Great, Trigon. Speak to me. I'm begging you.
You forsake me when I need you. I need our son.
Ever since we got to Metropolis, strange things have been happening. Can't you see it? When the blood moon is full, the world will fall to evil.
I did the queen thing. I just want to do my thing. Is that too much to ask?
Don't take this on by yourself. We're a team, we do it together. I believe in you. You'll know your moment when it comes. We're dealing with the supernatural, and that scares me.
You are way out of your league.
If I was in my league, I wouldn't have tracked you down.
It's time to bring Sebastian to his rightful place. Azeroth.
If you don't kill him now, he will bring the end of days.
It's like the luck side is taking over.
We shall take back what's ours. When the red moon fills the sky.
What were you thinking, leaving your daughter in jail?
Stella Blue needs a wake-up call.
I have to deal with some family stuff.
We got this. Why don't we do it together?
Nothing prepares you for when the memories come flooding back.
I don't know who you're becoming, but it is not a good person. And I don't like it.
Why don't you tell me about her? I was offered money, and I took it.
Ladies and gentlemen, place your bet.
That's about enough for one night.
It's so nice that you're joining us for dinner.
Please don't make a big deal out of it.
I just said it was nice.
You said so nice. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Niblingo, I have a question.
Niblingo?
He made it up.
I coined it because there was no word to denote the unmarried mother of our niece or nephew.
Sheldon, that sounds rude.
Do you have a better word for the unmarried mother of a niece or nephew?
I'm not sure we need one. I think it's sweet. Kinda. What's your question?
Thanks, Niblingo. I've heard that pregnant women eat for two. Does that mean that you need 2 full-size portions?
I guess Dad's pregnant then.
One portion should be fine considering the baby's the size of a golf ball.
Actually, according to my calculations, the baby's the size of a bell pepper. Although I could be off. When was your last menstruation?
You do not need to answer that.
I was not going to.
I'm real sorry about them.
Well, I didn't say anything wrong.
Neither did I.
You were being overly nice. It made everybody uncomfortable.
Who's calling during dinner?
You know, twins run in our family.
It's not twins.
That's too bad. It would double your chances of having a remarkable child. Like me.
Or a child that people like.
Just eat your dinner. Are you gonna find out the sex? Yes.
No.
No? I want to be surprised. I don't like surprises. What about the baby shower? People are gonna want to know.
Oh, yeah. We gotta have a baby shower. Remind me what a baby shower is.
I gotta go.
Everything okay?
That was Peterson. Something's going on with Wayne.
What's happening?
I don't know. Doesn't sound good.
Did you know the modern baby shower has history that goes back to ancient Egyptian and Greek civilizations? Remarkable.
What's going on?
I don't know. He didn't show up for work. I heard he was here.
What's that about? Go away. Wait, it's George. Open up.
I said go away.
If you don't let us in, Tom here says he's gonna knock the door down.
Want a drink? I got vodka and root beer.
Ugh. Wayne, what's going on?
My life is a lie.
We're gonna need more than that.
My marriage, my beautiful marriage, it's over.
You and Darlene? No.
You two are the happiest couple I know. I mean, whatever's going on, it'll blow over.
She's cheating on me.
You sure? Oh, man. I'm sorry, that's terrible.
With my best friend.
That's even more terrible.
She was my world.
Well, there's no reason to throw in the towel. I mean, you still get her back.
She's having his baby.
Well, say something?
What do you say to that?
You've really never suspected anything?
That's what you say.
You had nothing. Wayne, buddy. No, I know it seems bad now, which it is, which is why it seems that way.
Oh, my God.
Just leave me alone. Y'all can't fix this.
What do you want to do?
Well, I don't know. We can't leave him here.
Let's take him to your place.
I can't do that.
Why not?
If I took in every teacher with marital problems, my apartment would look like a firehouse.
Fine. Wayne, grab your pants. You're coming with me.
I don't want to be around you and your happy family.
Happy? A couple of days with us and you'll be glad that kid ain't yours. Let's go. Pants.
Ms. McAllister, we don't have any insurance information on file for you.
Oh, that's all right. We'll be paying in cash.
Cash.
In God we trust.
You always carry that much cash around?
Do you think there's just boobs in this bra?
No, I mean, why?
Well, the laundromat's a cash business.
That's mostly just quarters, though, isn't it?
Yeah. But, well, now we've got the video store, and I'm not real big on banks.
Because you lived through the Depression.
Yeah. Haha. Oh, no. My parents.
Nice to meet y'all.
We're leaving.
Your mom, she kind of reminds me of you.
You think that was smart or dumb?
Dumb.
Don't miss a new Young Sheldon next Thursday on CBS.
A new episode of Ghosts next after Young Sheldon on CBS.
3, 2, 1, action!
We've always had really good sets, but they really were elevated this season.
You walk in, you're like, wow, this is epic in scale. As you can see, everything looks fantastic. We get to explore new locations that exist in Metropolis that we otherwise have never seen before.
What I love about this season is how we dive into horror. We have blood, knives, a lot of the horror imagery that we hadn't been able to use before that we used in season 1 with Raven, but we haven't been able to go back to it. And that has been a lot of fun on a technical level and exciting on a storytelling level.
Metropolis is the birthplace of Connor. It's the home of Superman. It's also the home of Lex Luthor. And in contrast to Gotham, it's kind of perceived as, I guess, a lot brighter, more hopeful place to be. It's a city that looks to the future, and there's beautiful parks, and Superman's flying through the sky saving people.
We really believed that coming out of season 3, which was emerging from the darkness of Gotham, that the Titans needed to move towards light. And in the DC world, Metropolis is light. There's a long history of Toronto being kind of the visual model for Metropolis in the books.
We have lots of tall glass buildings, clean lines, great architecture. But to create Metropolis, we have to find its identity. And to me, Metropolis' identity lies within Star Labs.
Scientific, technological, advanced research laboratories.
Built by Garrison Slate in 1971.
That was my first line that I learned about 30 times. There's a lot of it.
Star Labs is like the tech center of the DC universe. It's the most super secret, coolest Apple lab you wish you could see that you've never been to.
The comic book version has more of a rectangular box shape, whereas ours is more of a circular environment. We wanted to just really represent the galaxy and space, which is all about Superman. The underlit floor of the set is actually a reuse of Deathstroke's floor set in season 2. We made it from a square shape to a round shape. It's such a useful piece to have to light our space and actors. LexCorp Tower is also a very high-tech place, but it serves a different purpose compared to Star Labs. If Star Labs' mission is to help humanity, LexCorp Tower is there to take over humanity. There's this really amazing drawing of Lex Luthor in his glass box office overlooking Metropolis, like a villain looking over his own kingdom in a way. And that's where we start the design of LexCorp, essentially. The space feels large, the high, tall ceiling, but there's a sense of loneliness in the space as well, and it's cold and it's foreboding.
That set was beautiful, and the view was just ridiculous, like the most beautiful Toronto view I've ever seen.
Whenever there's light, there's got to be darkness. So we start to see the other side of Metropolis.
Welcome. This is the Temple of Azarath. The Temple of Azarath was definitely the coolest set we've had this season, maybe in the entire history of the show. The feeling you get when you walk in is palpable.
It's a hellish place to be in. The Temple of Azarath has this pool in the center of its stage that just looks like a cauldron of hell. Like it's where Brother Blood goes into and comes out dripping.
The Temple of Azarath lies in the underbelly of Metropolis. In the comic book version, it's not evil at all because it is Raven's birthplace. But in ours, this temple has been corrupted by Trigonic magic. In the DC comic books, Azarath has these beautiful golden Raven sculptures in the temple because our version of the Temple of Azarath is a lot darker. So why don't we take those ravens and turn them into something a bit more demonic? The temple is actually a refurbish of the Batcave from season 3. And we used the exact same rock wall and we changed the color.
What Khan was able to do is build in all these symbols of the cult inside the lighting scheme that goes up to that big, round pool of blood.
My favorite set this season is the RV set. Spoiler alert, we're not actually in an RV. We built a set. There's a lot of opportunities for travel and for us to appear like we're on the road, but we're really in the studio.
It's so fun to be able to explore these imaginary cities that fans know so well. This season in particular, I like the look of a bit more because it's not as just dumpster fiery. It's refined fire. It's beautiful Trigonic fire.
Last season it was gritty and Gotham, whereas this season it's really magical and underground.
What I love is watching our Titans together. I never get as excited as seeing all of them walk into frame standing by each other and you're like, wow, they are cool.
I'm gonna go for a bath.
In 2 weeks.
The officer in need of assistance.
One of our owners abducted. Tell me we got something.
Where is he?
A new SWAT in 2 weeks on CBS. CBS Next.
I'm here to save as many lives as possible.
TV's #1 news series, Fire Country, next on